let's not find any more unwanted hair. I'm tired of it. They pop up when you least expect it. When you don't want to expect it, they're there. So we have from Flawless Finish, the easiest way for you to go ahead and, you know what, remove that unwanted hair painlessly. So we're gonna do it for the face as well as the brows. I love this system. So you just choose, hey, do I want to remove the hair on my face? That means the chin hair, that upper lip hair. So we have this for you in color coral. Right here is that beautiful blue. We have it for you in the lavender, white, and then right up front here is the blush. So last call in the white. Now maybe you're saying, you know what, I want to shape my brows, what do? We have it for you in your choice of the brow. Batteries are included, and we have it for you in the lavender, or we have it for you in the blush. I love what you're doing right now. Kathy is actually getting rid of unwanted hair painlessly.
Absolutely painless. It is easy to be able to take care of. It is the #1 hair removal system throughout the entire world. So if you want something that's simple, fast, and easy, that doesn't cause you any pain, that also doesn't create trouble, it doesn't make the hair grow back in thicker, fuller, coarser, or anything else. You have that unwanted hair on the chin, it's gone. For me, it's right under here. It's that little weird spot. Right underneath there, I'm like, what is that? Where do those keep coming from? Right underneath, I was gonna say, right on the chin. Oh. You know what it is? It's a flippin' rear view mirror.
Oh yeah.
You know what they say, keep looking forward, that's why we need to keep looking forward. We do not need to look back
Objects in the mirror.
So many reasons, right?
Objects in the mirror closer than they appear, and you're like, I don't think so, I think it's right there.
You're like, no, it's right there, and but it's because the light comes in, and that's where we see it. But maybe you have unwanted hair, maybe it's on your knee, or you're getting ready, it's summertime, you put on your first pair of Bermuda shorts. Yes, it's freezing cold in Florida. My friends up in Massachusetts are making fun of me. I'm like, no, it's really cold down here.
We bring out the boots with the fur when it goes below 50
degrees. It's cold for us here. But you know what? You look down and all of a sudden you see that unwanted hair. Maybe it's on your toes. It's on your fingers. Whatever it might be, or now you get asked out on a date. Last second, you want to get rid of that unwanted hair. This is the perfect, easy solution. And guess what? Inside of your bag, it looks like a pretty little lipstick. It's something that you can keep with you, travel with you all the time. You never need to be without this. Last second, easy item to be able to have for you, and for under $20. But if you need that precision brow, you're trying to get up and underneath, right underneath that line, you want to remove those hairs. You want to get in between the brows. You can get up and in between the brows. This is more of that pinpoint design. Actually, I can show those to you side by side.
Oh, there you go.
And let you see, because it also has
the lights.
So it has the light. And somebody said, they go, well, aren't you doing it with a light on? No, but seriously, it pinpoints it right on to what it is that you're doing. So when you're removing that hair, you can see how it brightens up that little spot, and you can see it. It's the same way when I vacuum with the vacuum that I have. It has a light. I literally can do it at night, and I have dark cherry wood floors. I can see every single dog hair that's on there. It's the same thing when you're trying to remove those little hairs in between the eyes. You get that little unibrow? It's not so pretty. But if you need to really get into those individual areas up underneath the brow, this is gonna get underneath the brow. It's going to allow you to perfectly shape it, but without having to do the plucking and the tweezers and the threading and all those other things that are uncomfortable that we don't enjoy doing.
No.
This does it in seconds, but the hair doesn't grow back coarser, thicker, or anything else. That's the beautiful part about this. One of my best friends is a makeup artist, and she uses this all the time.
Gosh,
she loves it for that.
Better.
Yes, it does. It just goes on smoother.
There's something about it, and I'll tell you, this is the time of year when we buy these at this price. Don't wait until summertime. Oh, this will be great for the bikini area. Ooh, because you know what I like about this, Kathy?
You want to go to the beach?
You want to go to the beach? Well, spring break.
Do you remember that movie? It was the whole thing. They're like, oh, honey, you need help.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, right? This is when we need it. So the beauty of this is that when you look at this here, see, it's like a men's razor, just smaller and prettier, right? See that? So again, what you're doing, you're turning this on. I don't like sitting in front of that 10-time magnifying mirror. I think that's cruel and unusual punishment. You see things you are not meant to see, ever. So the nice thing about this is I can remove that unwanted hair, that rogue hair that pops up, you know, and it's not like there's a line of demarcation either.
No.
It doesn't hurt. So even
obviously,
for my son,
I mean, we're doing this on TV. We're sitting here, we're talking. My dad used this one time, and he actually shaved his entire face. We were sitting in the hospital. My mom was getting breast cancer treatment, so we were sitting there, and my dad, he comes walking, and his face is all red and all over. He used an old razor.
Oh, Oh, no.
And you know how uncomfortable that can be. So he literally, I go, Dad, let me fix you up. So we were just sitting there. I said, hey, I have to sell this tomorrow. So we went in and we trimmed up and neatened up. I'm not saying this is to trim a man's beard, but if you have those unwanted hairs that do just pop up at the last second, this is gonna remove those last second hairs. But then up in between the brows to really get that defined detail, that defined edge. You have really good brows. And I know that's something that you have always focused on. You've always had really great brows. No, you do. You have really great brows. I don't have great brows, but
yes, you do,
I left them fat. You know why? My grandmother told me, she goes, I shaved mine off, they never came back. And she told me, she goes, don't ever touch them, don't ever touch them. So I've kind of left them, which is why they're still there. At 54 years of age, they're still pretty thick, but I don't have a whole lot of an arch. I need to actually create that arch, and I have to get that detail. I have to get in there, and I have to form that detail. I don't naturally have that. If you don't, because mine's just kind of very straight across, see?
But you do, you have beautiful.
But I can move it up, and now it's got that nice little detail. But in between,
well, sometimes
this
plucking,
is not my friend.
Yeah. Sometimes I can feel them, but I can't see them, right? You know, and it's like, wait a minute. That's the beauty of this. That's why this is always so popular. That's why Finishing Touch is like the #1 go-to hair removal brand. So again, if you want to get here, get the arches, right? Get up there and get that arch. You can do that, or get all over. Maybe it's the chin hair. You don't want to bring out the tweezers. You don't want to get the magnifying mirror. You don't want to get all that out. Sit in front of it, and that's just wrong, because then we see other things that we should not be seeing and picking and all that. So the beauty of this, batteries come with it. So whether it's the bikini area, right, and you're like, okay, I need to get my bikini hair, or it's just that chin hair. Don't even bring all that out, just use this. Get underneath there, and you can hear as it's getting that hair, or the whiskers, whatever. Again, even if you want to do the upper lip, I'm not red, I did this with makeup on. So again, here's your color options. I can't believe how fast this cell's going, Kathy. Here's the color options, wow. We have this for you in the coral.
I love that coral.
I do too.
It's just such a pretty fun one. Yeah.
Batteries are in there.
Yes.
Do you know how much AA batteries are?
Well, and this is also dermatologist approved too. So, I mean, all the little details.
Wow.
It's the 18 karat gold over the stainless steel. So it's something that's going to feel really comfortable on your skin.
Right.
And then to clean it out, all you do is you remove the top. You just shake it out.
Oh, that's a great idea. How do you clean these?
So, yeah. So this just pops right off of the top. So you're going to remove this off of the top. Oh. And then the hair is down here on the inside. We even give you the little brush to just scoop that out, get rid of the hair. And we recommend, obviously Amy and I have makeup on, and I've done it with makeup on. You can do it with makeup on. We recommend that you do it on a clean face, because you don't want to get the makeup all clogged up in there.
No.
But you can still brush that out. So if you do, just as we're doing right here, all over the face, quick little touch up on the knees. You look down at your toes. For my mom, that was always a big thing, the hair on the toes. She doesn't like hair on the toes. And we're getting ready. I was looking at you. You and I both have our pretty little strappy sandals on. So we want something that we don't have to worry about. You see that little hair on the toes, and it's gone. So you just quickly remove that.
So. Sideburns. You know, ladies, sometimes
the back of the neck.
The back of the neck, you know what I use? I have an older one. I use it on my son. He's just getting a tiny little something here. Yeah. He's 13, and I think he's getting a little conscious of it. Yeah. I was like, Mommy will fix that.
Mommy will fix it.
And so I did fix it. He was so happy and proud of. Then I'm like, well, let me get here. And he's like, well, don't get crazy, Mom. You know,
I'm not trying to get crazy.
I'm not, but we got the unibrow
You're like,
starting.
trust me.
You're 13.
Like I said, you have beautiful brows. I had a beautiful brow as I grew up.
You too? My poor son has it too, and I'm like, honey, they're not supposed to connect.
No. Well, I'm like, Grandma said not to touch it. My mom's like, well, we need a little help in between.
Yeah, you can touch a
but
little bit.
we didn't have something like this.
No, we didn't.
And I'd sit there, and I would go with the tweezers, and I'd go in there.
Oh, my gosh.
When we had
remember
makeup artist here, she used to say to me, she goes, dude, you have like tree trunks. She goes, I'm telling you, like, it was like they have legs underneath her. I'm like, that's why it's so uncomfortable to tweeze them out.
Oh,
so
doesn't
to pull
it
them
hurt?
out, you're like,
or you go to pull them, and it breaks off at the root.
Yes.
And then it's stuck in the skin, and then the next
thing. It's sticking up.
It's sticking up, or the next thing you know, it kind of skin grows over it, and then it gets bigger and turns into a pimple.
Yeah.
No, that's TMI, but it happens to all of us, right? And my producer's like, what?
Too far.
You go to pull out.
Too far? Okay, too far.
Arlene.
But there's no downtown.
Have you ever had one break?
Girls, and I literally just pulled this water over right here. My face, and I go, what? I should have bought this right now.
I know. You know what? One time for $19.95.
This long, you guys. I'm gonna
Have you ever, wait till this happens. One time my son goes, oh my gosh, Mom, you've got a hair from your makeup brushes on the side of your cheek.
Oh, yes.
So
it wasn't from the makeup.
No, it wasn't, Kathy. He probably was like, ow. And he saw in the car driving, and he's like, how did it grow into your face? He thought it grew from the brush into my face.
But wait, how
like,
does
oh,
that
God love
happen
you.
in 2 days? Like, did I not see
How did
this
I not
for the
see-
past 2 weeks
Who
growing out of
invited
my
you?
face?
Who invited you to come and sit on my face? I didn't invite that hair. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
You know, they always say on TV, if you don't respond like it's dirty, it's not dirty.
What?
I totally responded. Do you know what you just said?
You know what?
You
Yep.
said who? Yes, yes, okay, good.
Kathy, yeah, the light bulb just went out. I'm so sorry. Kathy's in the house. First of all, she said as she's walking out on set, this one comes up to me and says, I was in 90 disco dress-up clothes.
Yes. I'll post a picture of it on my Facebook
And
page.
she's walking in looking so elegant and beautiful. I'm like, what were you doing in 90s disco clothes?
Because we went and we had a 90s hip-hop dance routine class. So I literally was covered in sweat
You wonder what
with
we
my
really do
hair
at
and
HSN?
neon. So
here's what we do.
Yes.
We're in hip-hop dance.
And then, can you come in? Sure, I can be there at 9:30. You go on at 10:15. Perfect, I'm in. So let's do this. So.
Did you find a hair?
Oh, I had a lot of hairs. Did you not see the first time I turned it over? It was like, you know.
I know. I didn't
Welcome
know you
to the
could,
forest.
I didn't know you could go. Hey, yeah, I know. I'm growing a garden down here. She's got a. I hear you. I didn't know you could clean them. I don't know. Okay, we're wrapping up.
So
Sorry.
much.
You know what? Just choose a color. You can't go wrong. And purple, blue, coral, and white. I think white just about sold out.
By the way, totally worth coming back in for.
I'm so sorry, Kathy.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry. It started off good. Where did it go wrong? Oh, boy.
Love you.
I love you more, sweetie. Thank you. Just choose face or brow, white, coral, lavender, blush, or blue. Can't beat 19 bucks, right? And you can't beat our big deals going on hsn.com. Make sure you stop by there. You can check out all the great deals like our big beauty box. Do you know we sell Clinique? Right? There is a lot to look forward to. So make sure you stop by hsn.com and check it out. All right. I can't wait to tell you about a brand new launch from Taya using Amazon White Clay, and we're gonna plump up your hair. Take a listen.